From high above, the Earth appears, a marble of blue amidst the spheres, a swirl of clouds, a patchwork of land, a shimmering jewel in the black expanse, the oceans vast and deep, a mosaic of blue, the continents with mountains tall and true. A glimpse of life with cities and lights, a glimpse of humanity in its diverse heights. The Earth is a complex and dynamic planet with a range of properties that make it unique in our solar system. Earth is the third planet from the Sun and is the fifth largest planet in our solar system. It is roughly spherical in shape, with a slightly flattened shape at the poles and bulging at the equator. Earth has a thin layer of atmosphere that consists of various gases such as nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, and carbon dioxide that are essential for supporting life. The atmosphere also protects the planet from harmful solar radiation and space debris. The Earth is unique in our solar system in that it has large amounts of liquid water on its surface. This water covers approximately 71% of the Earth's surface and is essential for supporting life. It has a gravitational force of approximately 9.8 meters per second squared, which means that objects on Earth are pulled towards the center of the planet. Earth has a strong magnetic field that protects the planet from harmful solar radiation and cosmic rays. This magnetic field is generated by the motion of the liquid outer core. Earth's outer shell, or lithosphere, is broken up into a series of tectonic plates that move and interact with each other. This movement leads to the formation of mountains, earthquakes, and volcanic activity. Earth's climate is influenced by a variety of factors, including the planet's position relative to the Sun, the composition of the atmosphere, and the movement of air and ocean currents. The planet's climate has been relatively stable over the last few thousand years, which has allowed life to thrive. The formation of Earth is a complex and fascinating process. Scientists believe that our planet formed approximately 4.5 billion years ago during the early stages of the formation of our solar system. The solar system formed from a large cloud of gas and dust known as a nebula, which collapsed under its own gravity. As the nebula collapsed, it began to spin faster and faster, flattening into a disk. At the center of the disk, a protostar began to form, which would eventually become the Sun. Around the protostar, small particles of dust and rock began to clump together, forming larger and larger bodies. Over time, these bodies continued to grow, colliding and merging with each other to form even larger objects. Eventually, they grew into planetesimals, small planetary building blocks that ranged in size from a few centimeters to several kilometers. As the planetesimals continued to grow, they began to exert a gravitational pull on each other, causing them to collide and merge to form larger and larger bodies. This process continued until the largest bodies in the solar system, the planets, were formed. Scientists believe that the early Earth was a hot, molten ball of rock with no atmosphere or oceans. Over time, the Earth began to cool, and the heavier elements sank to the center, forming the Earth's core. During this time, Earth was also bombarded by a large number of meteorites and other space debris. These impacts played a significant role in shaping the planet's surface and may have contributed to the formation of the Moon. Scientists also believe that water was delivered to Earth by impacts from icy planetesimals, similar in composition to asteroids in the outer edges of the asteroid belt. As the Earth continued to cool, a solid crust began to form, and water vapor in the atmosphere began to condense, forming the Earth's oceans. The atmosphere was initially composed mainly of carbon dioxide and other gases, but over time, living organisms began to produce oxygen through photosynthesis, gradually transforming the Earth's atmosphere into the one we know today. The Earth is facing a number of dangers that threaten its environment, its ecosystems, and its inhabitants. One of the biggest threats to the Earth is climate change. The burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and other human activities are increasing the levels of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, which are trapping heat and causing the Earth's temperature to rise. This is leading to a range of problems, including rising sea levels, more frequent and severe weather events, and the extinction of many plant and animal species. If we do not take significant action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate the effects of climate change, these problems will likely continue to worsen in the future. Pollution is a major threat to the Earth. From the air we breathe to the water we drink, pollution is everywhere. It is caused by a range of human activities, including industrial processes which produce harmful chemicals and pollutants such as sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and carbon monoxide. Transportation and the usage of pesticides and fertilizers in agriculture, which can leach into waterways and contaminate soil. Polluted air and water can have serious health consequences for humans and animals, and can also harm ecosystems, leading to the decline of species and habitats. Another critical concern is the depletion of natural resources, including fossil fuels, water, and soil. As the world's population continues to grow, we will face increasing pressure to find sustainable ways to meet our needs without degrading the environment. Deforestation is another serious threat to the Earth. Forests play a crucial role in regulating the Earth's climate, storing carbon, and providing habitat for countless plant and animal species. However, deforestation is destroying these important ecosystems at an alarming rate, causing the loss of biodiversity, increasing greenhouse gas emissions, and contributing to climate change. Overfishing is also a major threat to the Earth's oceans. As the world's population continues to grow, demand for seafood is increasing. However, many fish stocks are already overfished. Nuclear war is one of the most catastrophic dangers to the Earth, with the potential to cause widespread destruction and loss of life. The use of nuclear weapons could have long-lasting impacts on the environment and could trigger a global nuclear winter, causing widespread famine and societal collapse. There are also potential technological advances that could positively shape the future of Earth, such as the development of renewable energy sources, artificial intelligence, and space exploration. How these advances are used will determine their impact on the environment and society. Unavoidable factors such as the sun's gradual increase in brightness over time and the possibility of catastrophic events such as asteroid impacts or supervolcanic eruptions could potentially make the planet uninhabitable in the future. However, it is also possible that life on Earth could adapt to changing conditions and continue to exist in some form for a very long time. Ultimately, the future of the Earth and its inhabitants is impossible to predict with certainty, but it is important for us to take steps to protect and preserve our planet to ensure a sustainable future for generations to come. Earth, a planet of wonder and awe, a tapestry of life that leaves us in awe, from mountains to oceans and all in between. A world of beauty, forever pristine,